So what happened after you were sprayed?
After I was sprayed, I went back in the house and tried to rinse it out. I called the emergency room immediately because that's where I work. And they told me to call poison control, which I did, and they said the same thing, just rinse it as much as you can. And that's what I kept doing.
Were the police called?
The police were called immediately.
Who called the police?
Michael did. And they actually got the whole argument on 911 tape because he dialed 911 immediately and laid the phone down in the garage. And then Lorraine got two of the children in her car and attempted to leave, and my son got in front of her car to stop her from leaving because we wanted the police to come. When the police arrived, they said that they could arrest her on the scene for what she had done because not only did she spray myself and put my grandchildren in danger, she sprayed my son, Michael, and his date, who is also listed on there. Then the police talked to us, and then the police talked to Lorraine, and they told us to think about it for a while because it was a family matter and we don't want to have this any worse than what it's been.
So tell me why you got involved with this return of the children.
Well, my daughter's divorcing him, as you know, and there's a restraining order because he has constantly stalked her. And he was arrested in March for stalking, terrorist, and 4 felonies. And this man will not leave her alone. And the only reason I went in there with the pepper spray is because I was afraid for their life. Those children were getting hurt. They were getting knocked on the ground.
Tell me what happened. Tell me your version of what happened.
My daughter called me and said he was drinking at a barbecue. He refused to bring the kids home. He didn't want to leave the party. He was having too much fun.
Okay. But he brought the children home at 8 o'clock. Is that right?
Well, he was a little bit late.
According to this, he was 15 minutes late, according to these papers. So he brought the children home approximately on time. And you waited in your car.
That's correct.
So you tell me, your daughter asked you to come just to be there for her, I assume.
Yes.
Tell me what you observed from the car. Make sure I hear the truth.
Okay, he pulled up in the car. He had the children in there and his girlfriend in the car. He pulled the car up into the driveway. He locked the children in the car, refused them to give them to my daughter, antagonizing her.
Slowly. He had the children in the car.
Yes, he did. And he says, maybe I'll give you the children and maybe I won't.
Tell me what happened.
His girlfriend got out of the car and still left the children locked in the car. The children were wanting out, and she was wanting the children, and they couldn't get out of the car. And his girlfriend served her with a paper. I don't know what it was.
Contempt of court.
Contempt of court paper. And anyways.
Just a second. Your girlfriend gave your wife some papers.
Yes.
During this exchange of the children.
Yes.
And what were these court papers?
Contempt of court.
What kind of contempt of court?
Lori did not show up with the kids on 2 of my visitation days.
When was
Copy
that?
of the papers right here.
When was that, sir? He can talk for himself. He's a big boy. He made 3 babies.
I'm sorry.
All right.
The dates were March 21st, and the other date was April 4th.
So you served her with a contempt of the order of visitation for failing to bring the children.
Yes.
What's your first name?
Excuse me?
What's your first name?
Michael.
Michael. Was not a smart idea to have your girlfriend serve your wife with court papers.
I agree. I agree. Now, I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but I do agree.
No, because you were thinking out of anger. You were thinking about getting even or something. She's got a restraining order against you, so you wanted to do this little thing. This would really get her goat if your girlfriend served her with papers. Come on, Michael.
It was the opportunity of her being there.
No, there's opportunity. She has 3 children. She's not going anywhere. I mean, you can get a process server to serve her with papers. Okay. What were you doing with the pepper spray in your possession?
I keep it for when I have to go out after dark. I've never used it. That's the only time I've ever used it.
It was a mistake to use it.
I know that, Your Honor.